Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with what I've melted over the last I want to say weeks. It's not consistent. I've not really been melting consistent. If you have trouble hearing me, it's because everybody's in bed. I'm trying to be quiet so I don't wake everybody. It's the only time I've had to sit down this weekend to record. So I'm hoping to get back on a regular melting schedule here pretty soon. But it's been a little on the hectic side. As I mentioned in my last video, I am on my last term of my bachelor's, and it is writing assignment after writing assignment after writing assignment. It has been nerve-wracking, and my mind is completely dead. And then dealing with a 7-month-old, 2 teenagers, the house, my husband. Yeah, so all right. So first we have Satisfied from VCS. This is blackberry cobbler, whipped cream, and zucchini bread. I put a quarter of this in my living room, and it was blowing through the whole room. I do use the Candlelight hot plate. I don't know what watt it is. It's the one that has like the fall leaves on it. They had it on like a Black Friday sale a couple years ago, and I stocked up. That's what I used. This was so strong. It's really good. I love that blackberry cobbler mixed with the zucchini bread. So good. And I love her zucchini bread. While we're talking about VCS and zucchini bread, we have Day Tripper, vanilla bean cake topped with whipped marshmallows, jelly glazed donuts, and zucchini bread. This is kind of similar. I want to say, you know, I think, the biggest difference is probably the jelly glazed donuts versus the blackberry cobbler, but they do smell fairly similar, and I absolutely loved both of them. Yesterday, I melted I Heart Vanilla Balsam from Teddy Bees. This I put on everywhere. It's creamy vanilla marshmallow, marshmallow milkshake, boardwalk marshmallow, vanilla balsam. So good. A little piece goes a long way with this. This tub will last me probably forever. But I was trying to get into that balsam Christmas vibe, and that really did make it feel more Christmassy. It's been rainy and gross here for a week, so for me, it's really hard to get Christmassy like that. All right, then I did some Sundresses lemonade, fresh ozone and air, roses, jasmine, lavender, vanilla, melon, sugared lemon with a fizzy twist. This is one of my favorites. I love it. It is very clean. It is, I get a lot of that fizzy lemon. I get a little bit of that melon and kind of like that ozone. This one I really need to finish up. I don't want to though. It's the only piece I have left. Summer Circus cookies, strawberry pound cake blended with frosted lemon circus cookies. I've been hoarding this last little sliver for like weeks. I need to just buck up and melt it. But I don't have any more of the scent, and I love it so much. Rose Girl Snowed In, Spearmint, Sweater Weather, and Macintosh Madness. I love this combo. I had gotten a sample of it. One of her employees who has been around for a long time had sold a bunch of samplers in the group, and she sent me, I bought a sampler from her, and this blend was in it, and it was so good. It is really minty, but you get that Sweater Weather and the apple. It's so good. This one, I gotta talk about this one for a minute. All right, so this is L3 Mango Coconut Co. Salty Sear. This is from 2018. I've cut these, this was a doggy bag. I cut all the pieces in half and I melt them in my bathroom. So the other day I put one of these in my bathroom. I could smell it out my bathroom, down the hallway, and into the kitchen. 4 freaking years old. I'm like, holy crap. This stuff is amazing. Yeah, so I'm not at all upset about hoarding L3, that's for sure. This is another one I'm probably never going to be able to finish till I get more. Blackberry Boardwalk from Teddy Bees. It is Beach Nights and Blackberry and Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, and I have this piece, which I'm going to have to cut in half because this is pretty strong still. This is from early 2021, so it's coming up on 2 years old. But this and this I have hoarded because it's all I have left, and that's a really bad mentality to be in. I need to just finish them up, but it's so hard for me to do that. Lemon Cotton Candy Ice Cream Cake from Rose Girls. You guys know the story behind this. I got this one in a D-stash and I hoarded it for about a year, and then I finally had gotten a couple mini melter bags earlier this year when she restocked them, and now I'm working through this. I love this scent. It is a nice bakery type lemon. The cotton candy and the ice cream cake just sweeten it all, so it's not like overpowering. Teddy Bees, Head in the Clouds, White Clouds, Tiff's Favorite Lavender, and Pink Sugar. I love this scent also. This is from late 2020, so it is about 2 years old. Still pretty strong. White Clouds is a laundry scent. I love it. I don't melt this at bedtime though because the laundry overpowers the lavender to my nose. So I melt it in the bathroom a lot, and I drop my books because that's the kind of day I'm having. All right. Immortal Child from Super Tarts. Lavender Cream, Pink Sugar, Strawberry Cake. This is coming up on now 3 years old, and I'm still melting it. I've been melting this one since 2021. I think this is all I have of this scent. I'm afraid to not have any, so I melt it very sparingly, but it is a really good combination of Pink Sugar, Lavender, and Strawberry Birthday Cake. And then I did some Tin Man. This one is Pink Sugar, Lavender, Vanilla, Ozone, Clean Beach, Citrus, Moss, and Tonka. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's like Pink Sugar and Stainless Steel or something like that. This is another really, really good one that, of course, I don't have any more of, so I want to hoard it, and it's a terrible way to be. Then I did a little bit of Data. This one is Lavender, Pear Slices, and Sugar Cookie, I believe. It is so, so good. These were all from Wax Wednesday of 2020, so they're coming up on, 2 years old. In March, they'll be 2 years old. I'm going to have these done by March. I promise. Snuggle Baby Stainless Steel from Rose Girls. I love this. This one, it's so good. It smells like that stainless steel, but then baby powder. It is such a good combo. From Sassy Girl, did some Fantasyland, Hello Lover, Fruit Loops, Orange Sherbet, Vanilla Bean Noel. Robert loves this scent. Anything with Hello Lover, Fruit Loops, Orange Sherbet, right up his alley. He loves it. So I did this in the bedroom a few weeks ago. And then I did some Handmade from Super Tarts, and this one is Baby Wash, Orange Slices, Lavender Milk. I do really like this one a lot. I mostly get that Baby Wash and the lavender. And I do actually, shockingly, have 2 empties. I did Tyrion from Super Tarts. This is a sample. This is Rice Krispie Treats, Kumquat, and Whipped Cream, I believe. It's a really good scent. To me, it smells like an orange creamsicle. And the last thing is Blackberry Mango Cup of Cake from Rose Girls. Super good. It's got that fruity from the Blackberry Mango, but then it's got a little hint of bakery from that cup of cake. It's really a good blend. So my goal is I've totally rearranged my wax area. I'm going to have a bin of old wax, and that's from I want to say 2020 and before. And anything that is 2020 and before is going to be in this bin. And when I pull to melt, because see, here's where I got run down. I'm going to do a little story time because I think I might have space on my phone still. So I would only grab from the old bin and not melt anything newer because I want to get rid of the old. And I think that's what burned me out, is I wasn't reaching for anything newer. I was like, well, this is 2017, 18, 19. I got to get rid of it. So I'm going to start something different. I'm going to put all the old in one bin, and then when I get to a point or I need a refill to melt, I'll grab a handful from that bin, but then I'm going to pull some newer because I've melted a lot more since I started pulling newer. And that's what I think I'm going to do, because I think that'll help me not be so overwhelmed and burned out. And so I'm going to do that, I think. I don't know. So one thing I really need to do is get out of my hoarding thing, melt the things that are almost gone, put them on my list to buy again when they're available. It's a problem between, I want to buy from VCS because she did make the announcement she's closing at the end of 2023. But also I want to keep stocked up on my Teddy Bees because Teddy Bees is my favorite vendor. Then I get this L3 that's 4 years old that's blowing through my damn bathroom down my hallway. And now I want to be like, well, now I can buy from L3. But here's the thing. It's getting, and here's where people are going to be getting nasty at me, but it's getting too expensive to buy wax. The price has gone up so drastically quickly. L3 is beginning to be the only vendor I can afford to buy from because she's still under $15 for a loaf. She's still at $14.95 for a loaf. L3 is and Teddy Bees are the only two vendors under $20 for a loaf. And Teddy Bees is almost at 20. She's at $19.50, I believe. Everybody else is $22, $24, $25 for a loaf. So the price per ounce, I don't understand. It's becoming, Frankie brought it, made it sound really good. She said to me the other day, she said, wax is becoming a hobby that I can no longer afford to have. And I'm starting to feel that way too. If I can buy a loaf for $15, I'm happy, but I want to stock up on VCS because she's closing. But I want to stock up on Teddy Bees because she is my favorite and her stuff performs the best in my house. L3 performs very well in my house. Rose Girls and Super Tarts and Sassy Girl perform very well in my house. But I don't have the money to spread across all of them. So what I need to do is I need to pick one vendor to buy from. Now, it's going to be easier for some because like Teddy Bees is only open a few times a year. So that's easy. But the rest of them have restocks all the time. And I have barely bought anything from anybody because I really haven't had the space or the money. I mean, I have a baby and I have 2 teenagers. And these teenagers are more expensive than the baby is. Which is why I'm kind of glad I had them so far apart, because by the time the baby becomes a teenager, the teenagers will be grown and bye-bye. Because think about it, my daughter is 15, the baby's 7 months old, my son's 17. And my son is special needs and he's got to live with me forever, so I don't discount that. But my daughter will, by the time the baby turns into a teenager, my daughter's going to be 30 years old. So she'll be long gone and on her own with her own family, hopefully. So it's kind of a good thing having them so far apart because these teenagers are costing me a damn fortune. But you weren't here to listen to me rant about my teenagers. Another thing I really need to do, and let me know if you're the same way. If I don't chop my wax, I won't melt it. So I've got a box sitting here of stuff I need to chop. And even that is a task in itself. And I don't even want to do that. But I'm like, I got to because I won't melt it if I don't chop it. So here I am. I'm going to sit here tomorrow. See, I sit right here at this table because there's a window right next to that lamp. There's a window, and that's where I sit and watch for my son's bus because my son gets off the bus first, and being that he's special needs, I have to go out to the porch, and they won't let him off the bus without, somebody acknowledging their home. My daughter gets dropped off at the end of the street and just walks down. So I sit here and wait for the bus. So I could sit here and chop wax while I'm waiting for the bus. So that's going to be my goal this week because this is our last week of school before break. Friday is our last day of school. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to make it a point while I'm waiting for the bus to chop some wax every day and try to get through what needs to be chopped so I reach for it, because that's my other problem. So like say this. I don't want to touch it. It's full. It's not chopped. So I really need to just chop everything. So I may do that. Anything that's not a clamshell or like a breakaway bar, I'm gonna just chop and get it done with. So okay, that is everything. I'm gonna go before my phone runs out of space. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.